What's going on, guys? Just wanted to give you guys an update on the Corolla 2JZ build. Um, Something real quick. I'm not gonna be here much. I'm done for the day. I didn't really record anything, but yeah, this is just a little video to give you guys an update. Was gonna try to finish the engine mount, but I decided not to. I don't know. It kind of veered away from it. Instead, I wanted to do this kind of jig kind of deal. If you guys don't really understand it, all these holes are potential places where I could put these brackets on, bolt them up to, and so each hole is pretty much a different position. That way, I could actually bring the turbo out, in, up, down, diagonally, whatever I want to, and then on top of that, on the shock tower, as you can see this bracket, I could actually put the turbo forward, or that this is the furthest back I can go right now, and I could actually tilt it, or turn it this way or this way. So I just wanted to see pretty much more or less where I wanted the turbo. Obviously, I don't want it too close to the firewall, being that it is going to be painted. It almost has three fingers there. I was thinking about doing a little, like, just tilting it a bit, making it a little sideways, not all symmetrical. I like a look of a kind of like a tilted turbo, not all straight with the block and whatever, which is kind of weird because I'm kind of kind of weird about stuff like that. I like everything to be straight and even and whatever, and really OCD. But yeah, just spend some time making that mock-up, these mock-up plates. As you can see there, like I said before, each hole is a potential position to where you could bring up or down the turbo, forward or side to side, I should say, and then forward and backwards here. Originally, I had wanted the turbo further, as far forward as I could, but as far forward as possible, I should say. But to tell you the truth, I started thinking about the weight and all that stuff, and right there where it's at, it's actually right at the shock tower, and the cross member is actually going to be right here. So most of the weight is actually on the cross member itself, or backwards. So yeah, I mean, being that this is already a heavier 2JZ engine, I want as much weight further back as possible. But I like the setup for now. I like how it sits, not too close to the shock tower, not too close to the engine. It's almost right in between. It is going to be tricky because this right here is kind of like another mock-up of the of the collector, and I don't know if you guys can see, but that's going to be pretty close. It's gonna be pretty close to the shock tower itself. I could most likely get away with making something a little shorter, which will bring it further away. I might decide to bring it closer to the engine. Bring the whole turbo setup closer to the engine. That way, I'm for a little further away from that shock tower. It's just a matter of heat and stuff like that. I mean, I could put a plate there, or or heat. I really don't want to heat wrap the manifold. I want to show off my welds and everything. So yeah, I still have some figuring out to do. It's a process. This is the only bad thing about custom fabrication, stuff like that, and an engine that doesn't really go there, is that, and being that you're doing a custom manifold, custom motor mounts, custom everything on this car. Um, you know, uh, um, you don't always know where everything's gonna be at, and nothing is like cookie cutter or anything like that. So, everything you just have to deal with it slowly. And there's a lot of on and off, on and off. This bracket right here, I've taken it off and positioned it in every single hole. This bracket right here, I've taken this off and positioned it in different holes 5 or 6 times already. So you already know that's just it's just part of the deal. It's something that has to happen. It is what it is. But eventually you'll have something that nobody else has. One thing that I was thinking about also was these water lines right here. I still have to do my research as far as what goes where and whatever, and see. I think one of them goes blocked off. I'm not exactly sure, and you use the other one, or I don't know. One of them might be used for the turbo. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, nothing's concrete yet. As you can see, everything is just in the mock-up stages. Just like the engine is in mock-up stages, and the height and everything's like just up in the air still right now. I'm not sure if you guys see that little space right there behind that pulley, that little space right here. That is the that's the sway bar. So it comes close to both the pulley and the block. So I have to keep that in mind whenever I'm putting the engine in there, or I'm finalizing the motor mounts. Another thing that I have to keep in mind is this dipstick. This is transmission dipstick, because yes, it is an automatic. So what I was thinking about doing is actually cutting this bracket off, maybe even the bottom one, because there's nowhere to actually bolt it up. And I was thinking about actually bringing it up further so I could actually bolt it up to this hole right here, which is fine. I already checked to see if I could pull it out right there. It's fine. Both dipsticks would be right there. There would be plenty of space. Like I said, and I think the engine goes a little further that way anyways, towards the passenger side. So I said, this is still the beginning stages of mock-up. This is what takes the longest. After I'm done with the engine mounts and all the mocking up and the manifold and custom fabricating everything, I mean, it's just wiring and paint, and I think I might do the wiring last. I'm gonna talk to a few people, see how they've done it before or what they recommend. I have a friend of mine, which he's actually like really, really good as far as wiring. He's the best. We kind of want to work out a deal to where he does the wiring on the car, but I'm not sure, because he does work. He works far, so I'm not sure whether he's going to be ready or he's going to be available whenever I need him to or not. So, I mean, that being said, I might end up doing the wiring, or he might end up doing the wiring. I might just call him right after I finish recording this is to ask them what's the best deal. I think maybe because it is wiring. I think I think after paint, after all the paint, all the fabrication has been done, I think wiring is probably one of the last things to be done. So I don't know. I'll ask him, see what he tells me, what he recommends for me to do, and then we'll go from there. Another reason for me to record this video is because I want to tell you guys that I am starting school tomorrow again for another. I graduate in May, so February, March, April, May, 4 months. So I'm not extremely sure what's gonna happen in 4 months. I mean, during these 4 months or whatever, because I am gonna be busy. I want to dedicate my time. I've been trying to do some side work and some other stuff for other customers at the same time that I've been going to school, and it's just not working out. I'm overloading myself. I'm not. Granted, the classes that I took last semester were kind of, I don't know, the teachers were not that great. Well, one of them at least was not good at all. But just I want to concentrate on school, on the important stuff, and then once I'm done with that, then it is what it is. I'll start recording again. I'm not sure if I am going to be recording. If I'm not, I'm just saying I need to concentrate more on school stuff. So that being said, more than likely you will not see me as much as you do now. But I'll make it a point to come back here and at least give you an update of what's going on. Anything new that'll come on or that's happening or whatever, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably have some projects, something in school that we might do that I might record for you guys. Last few videos I recorded from school were not really that entertaining, and that's understandable. It's all machining stuff and it's kind of tedious, and it's not really entertaining for a lot of people. So, but this is gonna be, I don't want to say my last day for a while, because like I said, I mean, I'll probably be coming back here and doing a little bit of something. Essentially, what I really want to do is get these motor mounts. You see the motor mount right there, kind of, sort of. I want to get that motor mount down there, and I mean another bracket down here, and then the tie everything in on both sides. That way the engine is sitting on its own, no engine hoist. And that's another thing, like, it would be a lot better for me not to have an engine hoist, and that way I have more space. I'll put the engine hoist away somewhere else. Plus, I do have another vehicle I need to take an engine and transmission out on, so I do need an engine hoist for that. But yeah, that's I do have plans to finish some stuff up. If anything, that, like I said, the motor mounts and maybe the transmission mount. I'm not sure. I haven't even looked underneath, to tell you the truth. But we'll see. Hopefully, I could keep you guys updated on everything that's going on. Hopefully, I could put out some content for you guys. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. As always, I'll be putting these pictures. I took pictures already of everything I did today. I'll be putting it on Instagram, and actually haven't been posting anything on Facebook. I need to update everything on Facebook, so I might just do that too. And but if you're interested, or if possible, please follow me on Instagram at Unknown Destiny, and also on Facebook at Unknown Destiny Fabrication. That being said, guys, that's it for now. Stay tuned for the next video, and as always, God bless you.